yourselves to leave the prison wall. Show some love. Hold each other.
Welcome to the Princess Pat Akpabio Show. On this show, we change minds and change attitudes on how you perceive things in life generally. In life, we have so many questions but fewer answers concerning certain issues that we are facing. And that's why I'm here, to give you the kind of answers that you may be looking for the questions that you have. I am your friend, I am your sister, I am your coach. I'm here to make your day a blissful one. Welcome.
We are changing minds and changing attitudes.
You are watching the Princess Pat Akpabio Show.
In our world today, when you hear the word divorce, it is synonymous to a man and a woman getting a separation out of a marriage. Allow me to use the word divorce in a different context and shed some more light into situations of life that we found ourselves that we need to be divorced from. I am Princess Pat Akpabio.
Change your minds and change your attitudes.
But when you hear the word divorce, what's the first thing that strikes you? What comes to your mind? Think about it for a minute. When you hear the word divorce, it has a negative connotation. It means two people who've been in a relationship for a very long time are done. They're tired, and it could be out of irreconcilable differences. And so they're ready to split ends and go their separate ways. Sometimes some people end up getting more than what they came into the marriage with. And sometimes people live without nothing. And sometimes people live with emotional breakdown, depression, high blood pressure, financial insecurities. A whole lot of things happen during a divorce. So what is the meaning of divorce? Well, divorce is actually separation from something or someone else. So there has to be a separation when we use the word divorce. So let me establish the definition as we go into talking about separation. Do you know that so many people living today are in a deep, serious, committed, loving relationship with lack, with poverty, with depression, with insufficiency, with bad habits, with bad friends, with gossip, with betrayal, with attitude problem that is actually affecting their own lives positively? This list remains inexhaustible. So let me take you on a journey. You ready? While you're watching me, kindly click the subscribe button so that you will be notified when I post in new content. Different things that needs to be divorced in our lives today. Number one, lack of financial commitment. Lack of financial commitment. What does that mean? Not being contented with the money that you have. Some people are in a relationship with lack of financial contentment. They have it, but they feel that they don't have enough. So they are always wishing that they had more. They are always wishing they had more than enough. They have plenty. They have the kind of money that other people have. And so they are in a relationship with greed. That's the way I want to say it. Yes, they are in a relationship with greed. Why? They're not contented. They have a good job. They're doing very well, but they're just not contented. And this could actually lead them to do what ordinarily they will not do on a normal day. They're in competition with their friends. Well, my friend has this kind of car, and so I want to have this. My friend is doing this, so I want to do it. Last year, my husband's friend sent my friends to travel to Kabanchan, Hong Kong, Germany, Venice, as if that was going to change who they are. So because of financial insecurity, I want to say, because if you have enough and yet you're still insecure, you're not contented, that's greed. You're not happy with yourself. So you are in a relationship with greed. Today, you need to divorce greed out of your life. I know somebody's going to say, but greed is part of human being. It's part of our human existence. You can actually curtail it and be contented with what you have. Number two, bad friends. You are in a relationship with people who are not contributing positively to your life. And you have them. Those kind of friends that they would never see something good in other people. All they know how to do is come around you and gossip. That's all they want to do. Come around and gossip. Divorce them. You need a divorce from those kind of friends. They're always taking from you and never giving back. These are the kind of friends that you have. Theirs is always to take. They don't ever give. You ever have that kind of friend that every time they want to come to your house, but you never know where they live sometimes? How are you going to have a friend and you don't even know where they live? That's not friends. That's not being friend. That's not being in a friendship or a friendly relationship with anybody. You can't call somebody your friend and you don't know where they live. You need to divorce yourself from those kind of people. You ever seen a friend that every time they always say, can I hold this from you? Can you give me this? Can you give me that? Really? And there has never been a time that you've gone to them and asked them for help or asked them for anything and they would give it to you? You need to divorce yourself from those kind of friends. Those are bad friends. They don't have anything positive to contribute to your life. What about those friends that are jealous and envious of you? Everything you do. They're envious of your shoes. They're in somewhat competition with you. In life, we are in no competition with anybody but ourselves. But we can't find ourselves in a situation where we are in relationship with people we call friends who are so jealous and envious of a piece of jewelry. What about friends who are jealous of the wig on your hair? What about even your hairstyle? Or even a lipstick? You'll be so shocked. What about a friend who is jealous about the way you can provide for your wife and they can't provide? You need to divorce yourself from those kind of friends. You always see the bad come out. You always see them, the bad people, always coming into your life and never giving you anything out of life. Please, you need to divorce yourself from this kind of people. Negative mindset. Negative mindset. You never see anything positive coming to you. You never see anything positive coming out of any relationship you find yourself. You never see any good thing coming out of the interview you're going to. You don't even see anything good coming out of your life. Somebody says, I'm going to do this for you. You'll be like, and I'm never lucky. That's a negative mindset. What you think about yourself is what will actually come to manifestation. If you think positive, you have a positive mental attitude, positive things would always happen to you. If you're optimistic about life, you would see that the things that come to you would always be good. Yes, don't get me wrong. How can it always be good? Yes. Even in a bad situation, God will turn it out that it will favor you when you have a positive mindset. There are just people who have a negative mindset in life. You need to divorce yourself from a negative mindset. Negative mindset doesn't take you anywhere in life, doesn't take you anywhere farther. Rather, it limits you. Negative mindset sees impossibilities. It never sees possibility. Everything you do, it's always telling you it's not possible. It's always telling you you cannot have it. It's always telling you you are not good enough. Negative mindset. And God help you. You are surrounding yourself with people with a negative mindset. All that you guys are going to see, all that you ladies are going to see is nothing but limitation in your relationship. Gossip. You need to divorce yourself from gossip. I know a lot of people can relate with that. I need to pause for a minute. You have a friend that is always like a bee. You know what bees do? They pollinate. They take pollen from this flower to the other flower and they keep pollinating them, right? You ever been in a relationship, friendly relationship with folks that all they do about is gossip? They see good, they gossip. They see bad, they gossip. Gossip is a negative, destructive attitude for anybody to have in the 21st century. In this 21st century, you need to kill divorce. They are tell-tattlers. They tell. What they saw, they tell. What they didn't saw, they tell. They saw, they tell. They see, they tell. All they do is telling, gossiping. No facts, no proof, but they just keep going what? Gossiping. All the time. They speak gossip. They don't have anything positive to say about other people, about life. Divorce. You need a divorce from gossip. Stealing. You need to divorce yourself from stealing. Stealing people's identity to do what you ain't got any business doing. You want to get something, you take somebody else's influence to go get it, and then the person who actually deserves it comes and they say, oh, I already gave it. Stop stealing people's identity. to make good for yourself. When you steal somebody's identity, you blackmail the person. Yeah. I bet you didn't even think about it that way. When you go blackmailing somebody for something they did or didn't do, that's stealing their identity. You have already defamed that person's character, that you don't want anything good coming to that person. Stop stealing people's identity by blackmailing them. Divorce. You need to separate yourself from stealing. You need to separate yourself from blackmailing folks and saying negative things about people. Stop stealing people's identity. It is not good. I'm talking to you about divorce. There's so many things that we could use that word divorce in different contexts. It doesn't just have to be a married relationship or a marital relationship. What else do you need to divorce yourself from? Lukewarm attitude to serious matters affecting your life. You have this lukewarm attitude to things. You don't take things seriously. Everything that happens is just, it's just what it is. You are so casual about life. Casual people don't see the importance of living a careful life. Casual people don't see the need to appreciate and value relationship. Casual people don't see the importance of planning. So you need to divorce yourself from that kind of attitude, mental attitude, lukewarm attitude to serious things that are happening in life. You need to divorce yourself. You take important things for granted. You need to divorce yourself. Things are important and you take them as if they are nothing. And then it hits you. Then you're like, it happened. Somebody say, okay, your company is at the brink of failure. You take it for granted. You take it like it's nothing. You take it as casual. Then it happens. Then you begin to cry. Then you begin to wonder what had happened to you. Bad habits. Divorce yourself from bad habits. I'm talking to you about divorce. Bad habit. Divorce bad habits today. Drinking. Smoking. Lying. Problems. Those are all problems, man. Bad habits. Biting your fingernails. Bad habits. Wearing polka dot shirts when it has poke holes. I don't mean the actual polka dots. Like, your shirt has holes in them, literally. You're still wearing them. You wear them to sleep. Bad habits. Get new ones, man. Your door is broken. Fix it. Don't tolerate a broken door. That's a bad habit. Fix things when they break so that they don't end up hurting you. You're drinking to hide away from your problems. You cannot drink and hide away from your problem. You smoke your life off your chimney. What's that? Divorce yourself from such bad habit. You're telling lies. You know that's a lie. Okay, flirting. From one man to another, from one woman to another. You cannot just be yourself from one church to another. That is a bad habit. That is called prostitution, When you can't stay in one place, man. You're all over the place. It's a bad habit. You can stay for one place for a long time. Are you that bored? Fix it. It's a bad habit not to have a stable lifestyle. All right? You need to be solid with your lifestyle. You know that your phone has a broken screen. You don't want to go change it because you're cheap. Bad habit. I'm not talking about the one that your daughter or your son broke your screen guard and you really don't have time to go do. It happens to all of us. It happens to me too. Hey, but it's a bad habit. Yeah, sometimes you're going to say, I don't have the money to go and fix it. Really? How much is a screen guard? It's a bad habit not to want to change things sometimes. It's called laziness. You're just lazy. You want to go fix your screen guard. Go fix your screen guard, all right? You are reactional to everything people say about you. Divorce yourself from being so reactional to things that people say about you. You are reactional to everything. You realize that in life, people will always speak what they know about you and what they do not know about you, what they heard about you, what they've not heard about you. People are always going to talk about you, but you must not answer to everything that people say about you.
Change your minds and change your attitude.
You have issues with procrastination. You can get it right now. You could get it done right now, but oh no, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Know that procrastination is the grave in which our opportunities are buried.
Things are never what they seem to be. Changing minds, changing attitudes. Bring ourselves to live a peace and one. Changing minds, changing attitudes. Bring ourselves to live a peace and one. Show some love, hold each other's hands. In confidence we'll make